Hey, so I just finished well, not just finished, but I finished the icon selector, the app icon selector I was working on last week, and I just wanted to give you a little update because I think it turned out really cool, and I'm really happy with it. So if you remember the way I did it before, the sketch I had looked something like this. Very simple, but the key was that there was these like special icons that would change automatically. So in my case, I had like this idea of seasonal icons or surprise icons. So like any given day, you might find a new icon. A little bit of like surprise, fun, whimsy added to your day once in a while. I like that kind of stuff. So here's you come into the settings screen, and I'm really excited as I add stuff. These grays turn into darks. The grayed out ones are disappearing. So now app icon is available. You tap it and you see choose your theme. I stayed away from the word icon because it's more of a theme, both light and dark, but also some of these icons have like, the seasonal theme or the surprise theme. And then you tap through, and when you select an icon, you can see the pill around the text lights up, and there's a little bounce animation on the gift icon there, and that's kind of like, oh, what's that gift? What's going on over here? And if you tap it, you get a little tooltip, which is one of my first times building, custom UI over top of other UI. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I had to figure out to do there. But there's a nice animation there. And then also you can probably see it, it's a little bit subtle. There's when you tap between the different icons, you can see the one that's selected kind of goes down a little bit, like it's a real button. And so I removed the sort of transition that kind of fades it a little bit, just so it feels more clicky. One day I'll add sound effects to that, which would be cool. And there's also a little border, which is very kind of tough to see, but you can kind of see it on that lighter one. That kind of makes it feel like it's inside, a surface, like it's flush with a surface, or maybe a little bit below. So that's kind of nice. And then the other thing I did was, you'll notice that when you select an icon, it doesn't actually change it. And in a lot of other apps, you actually change the icon or right away, so the alert comes up, and that's a system level alert. And I always find that kind of annoying and jarring. Like you tap a button and it just pops up and you're like, all right, fine, okay, got it. So what I've done, you can't avoid that alert, but what I did was I put in a little bit of a delay so that it doesn't happen right away, and it only happens when you press save. So let's say hit save, come back to your settings screen, and then the icon shows up. And so if we go back here, we can see that now that's the icon. I personally like the seasonal one the best because it's winter, and that's kind of a nice one. I'll change these, of course, but so let's hit that. Now you can see that one's updated. If we go here, beautiful little icon right there. The other thing I wanted to show you is what I've been working on as well as part of like getting this rebuild to feature parity with the one that's in the App Store. So this app does a lot of stuff better, but I want it to have all the features before I start bringing people over. And what I did recently was the birthday reminders. Oh man, okay, I already had them set. Let me unset them. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so you select someone's birthday. Now you can click Remind Me, and you can see all the different options. So you can set reminders for everything from the day of to like the month before. You can set them for all those if you like. And then when you save it, now you're going to get those reminders at those times. So if we go to notifications and refresh, we can see you have the 1 month reminder, the 1 week, tomorrow, and today. What you're seeing here is the title of the notification and the body. So it's not actually happening tomorrow or today. You can see the dates, November 23rd, 22nd for tomorrow, and then a week before is the 16th, and a month before is October 23rd. So all those are working. They're much more complicated than these notifications because the regular reminders are just one thing with a snooze. These ones, the birthday ones, are actually 4 reminders, up to 4, and you have to manage them all. And there's like a little silly animation, which I really like. So let's just kind of bring it down to 1. You can see also there's a little bit of feedback. Birthday reminders are set. And then when I go back here onto the person screen, you can see there's a little bell icon next to the birthday. So anyway, that's kind of 2 big things that I did over the weekend, finished over the weekend. It's coming along.